All right, guys, I'm going to try this one more time. Going live. I don't know what happened. I think maybe I lost signal or something, and then it took forever to get back on. But we're going to go ahead and just finish up here. Ooh. We're going to go ahead and finish up here. I grabbed a few other things to do with our picture here. But let's just go ahead and finish up our flower here, our flowers. I really don't know what happened, and I want to make sure I am live on my page, because I don't know. I think I just have really bad reception right now. So I apologize if you were watching and you weren't able to see my live. Oh well. Anyways. All right. It gave me a chance to let this dry a little bit. And I'm just doing the flowers here. I'm going to do this as quickly as I can because I don't know how much more time I will get in trying to go live. Okay, so now those flowers are done. I'm going to grab some green. I'm going to do some green. This is just shamrock green. I'm going to do some green on here. And green in here. Some green up here because we got like little green leaves or whatnot. Okay. And then green leaves over here. And I kind of just dipped it in my white and my green because it's, you know, it would look kind of weird if I didn't have a little bit of there we go. And then same goes right here. This is green. There we go. And it's a lighter green. You can go back over it with darker green. I just did the lighter green because I want to be able to see my leaves here. Okay. So then I can go just back in here and do some more green. All right. And then green up there. So we're just gonna put some green leaves up here. There we go. That was super easy. And then green leaf right here. And then green leaves right here. There we go. Oh, and then it's kind of green down here too. In between, like, the flowers. Oh, there's a green leaf right here. There we go. All right, so now we got the green leaves out. Let's go ahead and do our ladybugs, and then we'll do all the detail, fine detail to it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do our ladybugs. So our ladybugs are gonna be red. So we're just gonna dip it in our red, the same red that we used before with our beard. We're just gonna come in here, and I'm gonna actually cheat a little bit with this. So we're just gonna come in here, and I don't know if the ladybug is on top. Yeah, the ladybug is on top of his beard. we're just gonna come in here with some red here. And I'm actually gonna fill in the dots with a paint pen. Like I said, I'm gonna cheat a little bit just for time's sake here. So I'm just gonna fill in. Oh, I forgot to grab a white paint pen. I had one in my hand. I don't know why I didn't grab it. Okay, so there's one ladybug. Let's do this one up here. Because with time's sake here, I don't want to waste most of y'all's day today. I do want to talk about the Template Club though. So the Template Club, there is still a wait list for the Template Club. You can get on. It's a VIP list. You will get first dibs on signing up. 1, 2. You will also get a discount if you sign up today. So let me know in the comments, and if you're watching the replay, just let me know replay, #replay. Let me know in the comments if you want to be part of that wait list. Just put #wait list and we will send you information on how to sign up for that wait list. It will be expiring soon, so let's see, what's today? Today is the 5th, so in about, I want to say the 18th it will expire. Actually, it expires before that. It's going to expire, it's probably going to expire next week, because I just realized that doors open on the 20th. So June 20th, doors open for our Template Club. This one is not a part of the Template Club. However, next week's painting will be a part of the Template Club. And we already have several templates already in there for you, ready to go ahead and grab and go. And you can use this in your business. You can use this as a personal. You can use this as your own paint party. You do get licensed to the ones that are in there to do whatever you want to do with, as long as you don't like try to resell it in the same manner and you're using it for your business, or you're just using it for personal use. Totally up to you, as long as you're not like trying to sell it to like other people with the documents, with the files that we have. That way you guys can use them for your businesses if you wanted to, if you are a paint party business, or maybe you're not a paint party business and you just want to create. Okay. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a minute. Just gonna let it dry for a minute. We're gonna let that dry for a minute. I'm just gonna kind of talk about the Template Club a little bit. So what you get for the Template Club, you get 2 months, you get 2 templates per month. So you get sometimes even more, depending on like what it is. Usually if it's a theme, I'll give you like a bundle theme. So you get templates, you get 4 different size templates. And then all you have to do is it's really just grab and go, and you create it yourself and you paint it yourself. There's no instructions, there's no written instructions, there's nothing like that. It's just literally a grab and go. And it will be opening up June 20th. So I'm going to open up the Template Club on June 20th. If you're interested, let me know. Just put #waitlist if you want to be put on the wait list, because I do have a VIP email that's going to go out soon, where you're going to have access to that, early access to it, to where you can sign up early, and get this, you get a discount, and I have something free, I have something special for you when you do sign up. So, and I don't really want to give that away because yeah, it's something special. It's something that I added that I wanted to kind of give to you guys who sign up on the wait list. So if you want to get on the wait list, go ahead and do that. I am going to go ahead and put the link in the comments here while I'm waiting for all this to dry, and we're going to do some highlighting here. And then we're going to finish off with our lines on top. Okay, here we go. Let me give you guys and it's on our website. If you go to our website, if you go to passthatbrush.com and you'll see up on the top, it'll say Template Club waitlist. It is right there. All you have to do is put your name and your email, and we will send you an email, and then you'll get another email next week debating to talk about all things Tampa Club. And the last day to sign up is the 13th of June. So the last day to sign up for the wait list is June 13th. So get on that list because you're going to want the VIP surprise that I have going on. So here is the... Oh. Did not mean to do that. Hold on. I did it under the wrong one. Let me go. I gotta go in here to actually my page. That way you can see it at the top. Because I'm actually gonna pin it at the top so that you can see it and it doesn't like get locked. Go in here to actually my page. That way you can see it and it doesn't like disappear on you. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this at the top. It should post here in a minute. I'm gonna pin it to the top so that you can see it. Okay, so it should be at the top of this live, and then when you see it, just go ahead and click it and get on the wait list because it's literally going to be happening like in 2 weeks. I can't believe in 2 weeks I'm opening doors to something new. I'm super excited and I cannot wait for you guys to have access to this. All right, I'm just gonna put this away and we're gonna get to highlighting here. So I have a Posco pen, and this is something I use all the time. I love this pen. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna kind of trace our design here. And like I said, I'm gonna use it like a pencil. That's still wet. Be careful if it's still wet. So like I said, the Tampa Club is opening soon and I'm super excited because I have so much planned for the Tampa Club, and you get to use it in so many ways. Also remember the price that you sign up with, I just want to let you know this, the price that you sign up with now is the price that you don't have to ever pay. Like you don't have to pay any, as long as you don't leave the Tampa Club, you don't have to pay any. I'm actually just going to fill in his head here. It's fine. Fill his head in here, and we'll go back over his eyes with white here in a minute. Did I leave out a leg? Where's his leg? I guess his leg's right here. I don't think he has a leg over there. Hold on, let me see. How is my battery running low? Oh, am I not plugged in? No, I don't know why. I don't think he has a leg right there. No, he does not. He doesn't have a leg right there. Disregard. So we're actually going to fill him in. Okay. How am I, like, why is my battery low? Oh, you know why? Because it's not all the way plugged in. I was like, why is it so low? Because it wasn't plugged in. Okay, so let's finish up his hat. I'm just gonna come in here and I'm just literally tracing my lines here. Just tracing my lines. So yeah, I'm really excited about the Tampa Club because it's really going to be something that you can just grab and go, and you don't have to worry about like download, like having to have all this stuff to download. You just download it, you print it, and then you paint it. And they are designs that I designed and I've edited. To kind of like give you something different to do in your business, because sometimes we have a hard time like finding things to create in our businesses, and so I wanted to make it to where it was more grab and go, and then, you know, that way you don't have to worry about, oh no, I have to design this thing. And then yeah, we're going to fill this little guy in. I'm just filling in my little ladybug here. It's a little one. First ladybug, there we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna fill this little guy in. All right. And now let's fill this little guy in. Now, if you don't have a paint pen, you can totally use a marker. Oops. You can totally use a permanent marker if you need to. I'm gonna let this dry a little more and go back over it. So if you, like I said, if you don't have a paint pen, no worries. Just use a permanent marker. All right, so let's go ahead and do our flowers. We're gonna come in here and just do our flowers. Ooh, what's going on with my paint pen? Ooh, it's leaking. No. My paint pen's leaking a little bit. Okay. That's still wet too. Never mind. Ooh, just made a mess. This poor table has taken a total, like, I feel bad for this table. Okay. We're like almost done though. Oh snap. That did not just happen. Guess we're making a little shadow there. Okay, well. I'll have to fix that here in a minute. My paint pen is leaking a little bit, and it leaked all over the thing. Like I said, you can just, if you don't have a paint pen, totally use a permanent marker. It works the same. It's just not as dark as a paint pen. Or, better yet, you can use a paintbrush. So if you wanted to use a paintbrush, you can use a paintbrush. Gonna come in here and use a paintbrush. it's just quicker when you use a paint pen versus when you use a paintbrush. But I will show you both methods work just as well. Especially when you use your paintbrush as a pencil-like utensil. Definitely works a lot easier. Like I said, it just takes some time to do it all with a paintbrush, but it all is pretty much the same. I know I make it look pretty simple. Oh, I wanted to talk about one other thing before. I think I talked about the travel and paint and watch, but I wanted to talk about something that I'm doing other than, of course, paint parties. I had joined a book club for the summer. It doesn't start till June, I think June 25th. However, I already started reading the book and I am really liking it because of how practical it is. And it's called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. If you're interested in, you know, what book I'm reading. And it's more like a practical type of, like, there's things in there that you have to do. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you're like encouraged to do it. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I wanted to share like some of the things that I've been learning in it, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty, and the thing is like it is a lot of work. It's a lot of emotional work and a lot of feelings work. So like if you're not a big feelings worker, like you don't want to work on your feelings. Oh, thank you, Heather. If you don't want to work on your feelings, it's probably not for you, because there is a lot of like working on how you feel and stuff like that. So if you're not into that, I don't recommend it for you if you're not into that, because it can get very emotional. I've already had like one breakthrough last week about it. So it is a very emotional roller coaster type of book, but it is very in depth. I'm just kind of filling this in a little bit. It's very in depth. I'm just gonna put that away because it's not working tonight. It's very in depth, and it'll take you to places that, I mean, I never knew that I thought that I was feeling, you know? And so I just wanted to kind of, while I wait for this to dry so that I can do these. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go ahead, before we do that, let me finish this little guy. Oh, I was like, he has a head. I'm like, he has a little head, but his legs are like right there. I have to fix this little guy. There we go. Leg. I don't think he has a leg there, but whatever. So I wanted to share a few of the quotes in here, but I also want to do some, I'll do some white here in a minute. I also wanted to do some highlighting too on my little gnome here. Okay. I'm gonna fix this line. It wasn't dark enough. There we go. Radiant. And then of course we have to put little white. I'm actually gonna use different white. Oh, the fly in here. Okay. And then we're gonna do some whimsical stuff on the background. I'm gonna show you how to do that. All right, so let's do the white on here and then on his head over here. And then some white right here. And then on top of his white, or his, I'm just kind of going by the picture here. All right, so they got some white right there. I'm just doing some highlighting. I'm highlighting some of the parts on my ladybugs, and then I'm gonna do some highlighting on the gnome and everything. So like I'm gonna do a highlight right here. Oops, I put my finger in that. Do a lot of highlight. Usually I would do it with a, I would literally do it with a paint pen, but because I don't have my paint pen on me, I have to do it without it. So there's like highlighting right here. I like to just do like 2 little dots and then a little line, and then I want to do a little bit right here. That's kind of how I just do like my little whimsical looking. There we go. I totally just put my arm in the thing here, okay? And there's like a little bit of white here, and then I come down here on the brim of the hat. There's actually, sorry guys, I'm trying to do this without being upside down. Okay. And then dot, dot, dot. Okay. And I'm gonna do a little bit underneath. So there's like white underneath, and then maybe some over here. And just kind of put wherever you feel like you want to be a little whimsy. So there's a little bit right here. Okay. Didn't do too much right there. Right. And then there's some white up here, so we're just gonna kind of bring in some white up here. I'm just using my paintbrush here. Doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just kind of putting it out there. Okay, and then some white over here. Like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to have a little bit of white somewhere. Okay, there we go. Kind of gives that like rustic vibe to it. And now we're just gonna go ahead and do our lines here in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys or share with you guys some so this is the book. It's actually a course, but it's like, it's a good read. I feel like it's a really good read. And I listen to it and I read along with it because that's how I learn. But I wanted to share with you guys, I had creased this page right here. I wanted to share with you guys because there are tasks on here, and I'm just going to set this over here. That way I can read off of this while I'm painting with y'all. So I just wanted to read off some creative affirmations. This is for the creative people. This is for people who are artists, who are writers. You could be a writer, dancer, whatever it is that you create in your life. This book would be for you. And so there's creative affirmations, but I wanted to go back a page because it talks about having negative connotations and like negative beliefs. So, you know, a lot of us artists, we have these negative beliefs about ourselves, and this book helps us have positive alternatives to those beliefs. And so I wanted to kind of go over the list. So she lists stuff in here, like negative beliefs, and then the alternative positive belief. And she's helping you reframe your mindset of not being enough, or not being a good enough artist, or not feeling like you can, like, I don't know, paint this, whatever it is that you think that you can't do. She helps you reframe. So I'm just gonna kind of come in here and do my lines. I'm actually gonna use my Posco pen to do my lines. So it just really does help reframe your mindset, and it helps you understand the negative beliefs that are killing your creativity. And what I love about it is the fact that she's very practical, but she's also giving you 10, sorry guys. I don't know what's going on. I keep losing signal, so I just wanted to kind of finish up here. So I'm just going to talk about the negative beliefs. So she says that, you know, artists, they might think they're drunk, crazy, broke, irresponsible, loners, promiscuous, doomed, unhappy, born, not made. So the positive alternatives to those is sober, sane, solvent, responsible, user-friendly, faithful, saved, and happy, discovered, and recovered. And so I just wanted to kind of talk about, like, you know, what are some of your creative affirmations? How do you see yourself in some of those negative affirmations, and how can, you know, and it just really helps you, like, how can you, and these lines don't have to be straight, guys. And then that's it for that. Okay. And like, how can you be more positive with the way that you talk to yourself? And so I just wanted to give you about 10 of these. So one of them says, I'm a channel for God's creativity, and my work comes from good, or comes to good. I said from good. And my work comes to good. My dreams, and now I'm going to do little dots here. My dreams, I'm actually going to use the back of my paintbrush for this. My dreams come from God, and God has the power to accomplish them. And if you don't believe in God, that's totally fine. It's whatever it is to you. You kind of just, and she explains this in the book, like, you kind of just replace whatever, you know, but if you're a believer, then you can use God. So my dreams come from God, and God has the power to accomplish them. As I create and listen, I will be led. Creativity is the Creator's will for me. My creativity heals myself and others. I am allowed to nurture my artists. Through the use of few simple tools, my creativity, words are hard today, will flourish. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. And then the last one, I'm just going to come in here and do some dots. They don't need to, like, go in any particular order here. And the last one is, or actually I could probably share more since I'm just sitting here doing little dots here. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self-forgiveness. I think that one right there really knocks it off, hits it on the head, is that, you know, I can use my creativity to be forgiven and forgive. And I think that that is really, you know, important in my life. I don't know about your life, but I think that's important in my life, is to be able to use my creativity for good, but also be able to use it to learn how to self-forgive and have forgiveness in my heart. I'm going to share the rest of these. So there's 10 more. There is a divine plan of goodness for me. There's a divine plan of goodness for my work. As I listen to the Creator within, I'm led. As I listen to my creativity, I'm led to my Creator. I am willing to create. I am willing to learn to let myself create. I am willing to let God create through me. I'm willing to be a service through my creativity. I'm willing to experience my creative energy. And then lastly, I am willing to use my creative talents. And I think that that is so important as an artist myself, is to be able to use my creative talents to share with you guys. And this is why I love being here every week and painting with you all, is because it really does help me help you. Just sit here and watching me and painting with me. Even if you don't paint with me, you're just watching and you're listening and you're just here, and it really does help me as an artist that's been through a lot in my life, to be able to experience the creative energy that comes off of my canvas. You know, this is my time to just come in here and paint with you guys, and I think that that is my mission, is to just paint, to paint with you, to paint with whoever is watching, whoever is listening. You know, you can do this too. You can totally create this painting as well. I encourage you to, you know, take the template and make it your own. Ooh, there's flies everywhere. Take the template, make it your own, create and enjoy what you're creating, even if you think that it doesn't look good, or, you know, you feel like you're not an artist. It doesn't matter. We all have this inner artist that we tend to, oh, I forgot the one other thing. Sorry. We all have this inner artist in us that it doesn't matter. Like, you don't even have to be a painter. I have to put a little, there we go. Now it's complete. Okay. We all have inner artists in us. So I'm just going to encourage you today to go and create and just have fun with it. Don't stress about it being perfect, because it's not ever going to be perfect. Like, nothing's perfect in this world, you know, and just realize that you are a creative being. You are made to create. And I hope this was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. That fly is driving me nuts. And if you want the template for this, you can go to passthatbrush.com. It is in our shop. You can go ahead and purchase it and grab your fun template, your little gnome, just in time for 4th of July. This would be a great painting to put out for the 4th of July. I was even thinking about painting this on a garden flag. This would be cool to put on a garden flag and then putting 4th of July or something on top. I might actually add some words up here to give it more of an oomph to it. But there you have it. I'm sorry it took me so long to do this, because I had technical issues, but hopefully on Friday. So I will be here live on Friday for our travel paint and watch. And I can't wait, because it's going to be so fun. I'm going to be doing the Paris painting. So you can go ahead and sign up for that if you want. for those templates. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys Friday. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great day.